All right, Spurs beat the Timberwolves in Game 5. Let's check out Wemby's highlights. If y'all haven't seen them, and we'll talk about it in a second. Audio is muted or Adam Silver is sending me to prison. De'Aaron Fox just misses that high floater. Wemby's right there for the easy stick back. He is 7'6", so he makes that look easy. On this one, De'Aaron could have easily taken that mid-range shot. That's a good shot for him, but gets it out to Wemby, and his three ball is starting to go down a bit in these last few games. On this one, let's run it back really quick. There was one thing I had noticed on this play. If y'all see right here, when B takes his first dribble, that's a double dribble, I think. Great kick out to Champagny. Let's run it back. If y'all can see what I was seeing, that's one thing I had noticed live when I'm watching it. Did y'all see that right there? Let's run it back one more time. I'll run it back a couple times. Right there. I'm pretty sure Wemby double dribble is great find for Champagny, but he's dribbling his left hand. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Let's see it one more time. Right here, left hand, and he switches it over to his right hand. I want to watch it one more time if y'all saw it. It's right on the second dribble. Pretty sure he went left hand to right hand. But you have your 7'6" demigod bringing the ball up the court, and an awesome find to Julian Champagny. On that one, just a sick godlike dunk. You have your 7'6" point guard handling the ball. But on this play, Minnesota's all manned up. Rando's on Champagny. You have Anthony Edwards over here on Vassell. Fox is getting guarded by Jaden McDaniels. So it's all man defense. And Desumu and Rudy Gobert, they just miscommunicate here. Desumu should have switched onto Wemby on this play, and Gobert switches onto Castle, at least to stop that drive. But they miscommunicate. Desumu doesn't get in front of Wemby. I don't blame him. And then Wemby just destroys the rim. And Wemby's pumped up on that play. Just makes it look like a Nerf hoop out there. It's Gobert with the bump. Tries to draw the foul. That one's not an and one. But just good footwork and a good finish by Wemby on this one. Just cooks Gobert one-on-one. Not a dunk, just a hard layup on that one. If y'all see on this little dribble move, that's Jamal crossover. That's Jay crossover right there. He was working with Jamal over the summer. It's one thing to work with guys. A lot of players will work with legends and things like that. Then you'll never see those moves in the game. If you watch Wemby here, between the legs, crosses over right to left, and the nasty lefty layup dunk, whatever you want to call it. They're going to replay it again. Let me watch it in real time, though. But if y'all watch Jamal play, that little left to right between the legs, that little hezzy crossover, he learned that from Jamal. Jamal Crawford would usually use that to pull up into a three, but Wemby gets in the paint with that one. It just waxes another three. This is all in the first quarter. Wemby had 16 points in the first quarter. I think that might have been for 16 right there. He had 16 points in basically the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game, and Wemby's loving it out there. De'Aaron Fox with the easy lob up top. That's just unfair. Tim Duncan, the Rastafarian, is out there loving it. I know Tim Duncan blazes, bro. Anthony Edwards just there in no man's land. He should have been, they pause it. He's at the top of the square on that dunk. Anthony Edwards should have rotated over, but it's an easy lob for Wemby on that play. Nasty all-ball block on Rudy Gobert. They're going to replay it. I had someone saying, yeah, that's just all ball. If Wemby doesn't get that, Julian Champagny is probably going to block that shot instead. Dylan Harper with a miss. Wemby with the easy stick back. Gave him the and one on that play. Didn't look like much of a foul to me, to be honest, but I guess Terrence Shannon Jr. Was kind of pushing him back a little bit, but to be honest, I didn't think that was much of a foul on that one. Wemby off the roll. He's just so long. He can do things that nobody else is going to do out there. Let's replay that one more time. I heard someone telling me that may have been a travel. Let's watch. Just a step through. That's a tough shot, but Wemby's just so tall, he's able to get those types of shots up. On this one, just blocks Terrence Shannon's three. You think you have an open look, and the ball's already gone. It's like 1 or 2 feet in front of where he shot it from, and Wemby's still able to get the block. That one's a great pass. Down low to Champagnie on that play. Pump fake, little left-hand dump down around Rudy Gobert. I didn't even see that little lefty fake as well. And the wraparound pass to Champagnie. I guess if you want to call that a wraparound. If y'all watch the game, there was a bunch of plays the NBA didn't show in their little highlight reel. If y'all watch the NBA highlights, they don't love to show all the blocks for some reason. They won't show all the assists and things like that. I don't know why. Just make it a 4 or 5 minute highlight tape and show everything. Because if you guys watch the game, this right here, this is from last game, this little bottom roll. Yeah, Wemby had the 27 points. He had the 5 assists and 17 rebounds. So it's stupid numbers. Every night's an NBA record for Wemby. I'm not saying that so much as a Spurs fan, but y'all know how the NBA is. Everything's a record. In this game, Wemby was the third youngest player to score 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. So they always find some kind of record with how young Wemby is and the things he's doing. It's amazing. I'm a Spurs fan. I love to watch it. But I think it's so funny how the NBA makes everything a record. He's the 5th youngest to do this. He's the 3rd youngest to do that. If you're the youngest player to do something, I think that's worth mentioning. But it's so funny when it's the 3rd and the 5th and the 6th youngest to do this and that. But then they show Wemby. He's the 3rd youngest again to have the 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's really impressive, but then they show it. It's like him, Shaq, and Kareem. So it's more just to show the company that he's in out there. But again, if you watch the game, Wemby had the 5 assists. They don't show him all. He had a nasty one. He's in the paint and he throws a wraparound around Julius Randle's back to Julian Champagnie for an open corner 3. There was a couple other nice assists he had. He has the 3 blocks out there. They don't show all the blocks either. So I don't understand the NBA not showing, not showing all the highlights that we'd want to see out there. But again, the 27 points, the 3 blocks. He does have 4 turnovers. So that's a bit rough, but Wemby's a willing passer. He has good court vision. If he's dribbling the ball and he brings the ball across half court and he's coming off the dribble and tries to dribble into the paint and try to play make for the players around him, at least right now in his career, usually good things don't happen. He usually goes down into the lane. Maybe he gets ripped. Maybe he'll run into somebody for a charge, or he tries to pass the ball out and, gets the ball intercepted. But sometimes good things do happen, like the play we saw where I thought he double dribbled it, but he kicks out to Champagnie for that open corner 3. So Wemby's 22 years old. He's still learning how to read the court, how to be more of a playmaker. I'm a huge Spurs fan. I've watched all of Wemby's games. Wemby still doesn't have a go-to shot. With SGA, he's going to try to snake his way in, stop at the free throw line, and pull up at the free throw line. If SGA is on the baseline, he's going to try to hit you with that lefty shoulder bump and get to the baseline fall away. If SGA's in the mid post, he's going to try to hit you with that right shoulder bump and turn around and shoot a fall away over his left shoulder. So those are like three go-to shots that SGA has. He probably has more, but Wemby doesn't have one. He doesn't have one go-to shot or one go-to move. So that's crazy to say. It's his 3rd year. He's amazing. It's not a knock on him, but eventually he's going to get a go-to shot. I want to see him just catch the ball at the free throw line, catch the ball at the elbow, and kind of work in that mid post, kind of develop like a Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway. And I think he will. I think he will do that sooner or later. But yeah, the 27 points, 3 blocks, 5 assists, the 17 rebounds. He's 40% from 3, so he's 2 for 5 from 3, 9 for 16 from the field, so he's 56% from the field, and plays just under 33 minutes this game. So just an amazing game for Wemby. Again, it's annoying how the NBA doesn't show all the highlights. I'd like to show the assists and the blocks as well out there, but just another great game from Wemby. He comes back. I'll mention that as well. He comes back from elbowing Naz Reid in the face. I'm a Spurs fan. I thought it was a dirty play. I'm not gonna act like I didn't see the footage. He sees Naz Reid's face. He turns around and elbows him in the face on purpose. I'm not gonna try to dance around it and try to defend Wemby for that. It was just a dirty elbow to Naz Reid's face. Wemby's not a dirty player. That's outside his character. It's the only dirty play I've seen in Wemby's career, to be honest, but it was a dirty elbow. Minnesota fans, just Wemby haters in general, have been trying to lobby and say, oh, Wemby should have been suspended for game 5. He shouldn't have played this game. On the flip side of things, if Lou Dort had elbowed Wemby in the face or Alex Caruso, something like that, and they got suspended for the rest, not suspended, they got ejected from that game and didn't play the rest of the game, I don't I don't think I'd be lobbying for them to get suspended for the next game. I think Wemby threw the elbow, got kicked out of game 4, misses. He plays the first quarter. He gets ejected with maybe 9 or 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So he basically misses all of game 4. I think him getting ejected from the game was fine. I mean, it was a dirty elbow. It was a flagrant 2. If you get a flagrant 2, you get ejected. One of the, I want to say it was Reggie Miller. He was telling me something I didn't know. It's a point system. So in the playoffs, I think just in the season, actually, if you get a flagrant 2, that's 2 points. If you get another flagrant 2, that's another 2 points, of course. So now you have 4 points. Once you get 4 points, you get suspended for a game. Or let's say if you have four flagrant 1s, each flagrant 1 is 1 point. Same thing, you accumulate the 4 points and you get suspended for a game. So I'm sure that Wemby knows this now. When he got ejected from last game, he didn't know that a flagrant 2 means you get ejected. If y'all saw the clip, Harrison Barnes was explaining to him, hey, Wemby, you're ejected from the game. So I thought that was kind of funny. But, to people's point saying he should have been suspended for this game, again, if Lou Dort or Alex Caruso had done this, I'm a Thunder hater. I probably would have been saying, maybe just as a Thunder hater, I would have been hoping they did get suspended for the next game. But I think it was totally fair. Wemby got ejected. It was a flagrant 2. It was a dirty elbow. He deserved to be ejected from that game. And, again, to the point system, he has 2 points now under his belt. If he has another flagrant 2 or 2 more flagrant 1s, he'll have the 4 points and he will be suspended for a game. So that was one thing I didn't know about that point system. I thought that was pretty interesting as well. But to people saying Wemby should have been suspended for this game, I think it was totally fair. He got ejected from last game, and I think that's enough missed time. Again, if he was a repeat offender, if this was his second flagrant 2 in the playoffs, he would be suspended for a game, but he just hasn't accumulated those points, and I don't think he'll get any more flagrants as the playoffs go on. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 billion subscribers. Let me know what you thought about Wemby's Game 5 performance. Let me know if you think the Spurs close out in Game 6. Like the video, hate the video, do something to it, and we'll see y'all next time.